to ride. Bam-a-lam, get ready to ride. Bam-a-lam, get ready worldwide.
Good morning, Stonewall. How are you doing?
Good morning. It's Wednesday, guys.
Oh, no, it is.
Oh, wise word.
Wednesday.
Very good.
Wise word Wednesday.
And on Wise Word Wednesday, as you all know, I have some very wise individuals with me. I have the amazing
Miss Lindsay. I'm Miss Boswell, your school counselor.
And I'm Mr. Stamper.
and Mr. Sizemore with CIS. And we are coming to you from
Support You News.
on Wise Word Wednesday, guys.
Oh man, it's a big
We got some
day.
wise students, don't we?
Yeah.
Now again,
Full
we're full of wise students,
wisdom.
but we picked out 2 students for this week
to represent.
to represent
Really good
the
work.
rest of them.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
So who would like to introduce our wise word students today?
I would love to introduce them.
Excellent, Miss Lindsay. Take
Our-
it away.
Our 2 wise students for this Wise Word Wednesday are Kamaya and Garrett.
Come on in, guys. Say good morning to Stonewall.
You
Woohoo!
say good morning.
Ohio, genki desu ka?
There we go.
Excellent. I
Excellent.
knew we were full of wisdom
We
today.
are.
All right, guys, are you ready to share some of that which is radiating from you at the moment with the whole school this morning?
Hi.
Hi. Sounds good.
resounding yes.
Let's get started.
Okay, so on this Wise Word Wednesday, we're going to read a story from our book, Character Building Day by Day by Andy Mather and Louise B. Weldon. Are you ready?
Hi.
Our story today is called Corn Flakes and Apple Juice. Matt and Kyle stayed awake until after midnight Friday night. The 2 friends never seemed to run out of things to do, so Saturday morning they were glad to get to sleep in late. At 10:45 a.m. they got up and sleepily picked their favorite kind of cereal to eat for breakfast. Kyle's mouth was wide with a yawn and his eyes grew almost as wide as he watched Matt pour apple juice over his cornflakes. Matt, stop! Wake up! That's the apple juice, he exclaimed. I know, Matt said calmly. I put juice on my cereal because I'm allergic to milk. Isn't juice on your cereal gross? Kyle asked. No, it's not gross. What would happen if you drank some milk? Asked Kyle. I get a really bad stomach ache and my sinuses hurt. And milk's in a lot of things like cheese and chocolate, so I have to be careful. Kyle let that sink in. Then something dawned on him about Matt's allergy. If you're allergic to milk, you can't eat ice cream, he said in horror. I have a substitute for that too, Matt replied, smiling. It's called sorbet. That was the frozen peach dessert we had last night. That was really good, Kyle said. After a few minutes, he added, I'm sorry you have to go through all that. It sounds like a real hassle not to be able to have milk. So what did Kyle do when he learned about his friend's allergy to milk?
What did he do when he learned that he couldn't have milk?
Try to find a solution.
Yeah,
Try to find a solution to that problem.
Very good
Yes.
answer.
Okay. How do you think Matt felt about having to answer all of those questions? Do you think he was used to that, or how do you think that made him feel?
If you had to answer a lot of questions about something that maybe was different about you, how would you feel about that?
I would feel like it's overwhelming my brain.
overwhelmed.
Yeah, sometimes you could
And
feel
you would
that
have
with
to
pressure.
slow down and like 2 questions per day and then
Okay. So
Yeah.
maybe a little overwhelming.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think maybe he was used to those questions though, since?
Probably.
Yeah.
You probably had to answer
And
them a lot before.
sometimes we seek to kind of share our stories so people have a better understanding of us, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how did they show acceptance toward each other in the story? You know that word acceptance? Kamaya, how did they show acceptance toward each other?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they were able to talk it out, right? Kind of talk through. So
And they kind of had some some empathy for him at the end there, didn't he? Where he tried to put himself in the other person's shoes and imagine what it would be like for him to not have chocolate or ice cream or have to make adjustments like that, right? Absolutely.
So boys and girls, let's talk about this in class today. You can answer some of those questions maybe in writing, in conversation within your class and morning meeting. But how else do we show acceptance and tolerance? Maybe not just related to a medical diagnosis or condition, but what are the other ways in which we can be accepting and tolerant and understanding of the other people around us? Talk about it, write about it, and we hope that you have a fabulous Wednesday. Bye guys.
Sayonara.